Come on in, welcome to my home. It's time to do our September bullet journal. Doing these digital bullet journals, I'm absolutely loving, and I mean truly, honestly loving doing the bullet journals digitally. Because, well, it's easier. Okay, first things first, let's take a look back at my August bullet journal and show you what I put in there, which is new and different. Well, not necessarily different, but I wasn't sure I was going to do it, and so I didn't want to tell you about it until I put it in and show you how it works. We are on for the day. Today is the 17th, and you can see the things which I have done, the things which I have to do on my list, and like I said, all of these are calendars. They are all set up here. Let me show you some of the things which are new. So to do that, we're going to have to go back to the first part of August. Alright, one of the new calendars that I did use, which I talked about before, but I wasn't sure I was going to use it, so I didn't want to say, but I did. I used a gratitude log. The gratitude log is just that. It gives you what I'm thankful for the day, and I gave you a color thing to show you what the color was for, the yellow was happy on down. Also, you might see that you will see there is a meal log in there, which I never did the second. Interesting. But there is a meal log in there, and my meal log, or I did the second, and those were actually on the, nope, those need to go onto my meal log. So I will switch that over onto my meal log. Save, and save that. Okay, the meal log is its own calendar. What I liked about the meal log was the fact that then, let me take off the history calendar, that then I could put in whatever time I actually ate and what I ate, if there was a recipe, if it was something where like I'm grazing, say like on this day when I was having candy, on the 7th I was having candy between 6 and 10:30, I didn't have to write down every single thing that I ate. I could then put in the times that it was. That worked out so well. This was a great way to do my meal log. Absolutely love this. And as you can see up there above, you can see my gratitude, and it really is a great way to do my gratitude log and keep track of all of those things. I love that. So now we are into today. I still haven't fed the tomatoes yet, or I'm just now recording the video. So today we have to get into some other things. As you can see, that worked. Doing the gratitude log and doing the meal log was one of those things that I really found really helped me. And I could put it in, unlike other meal logs that I've seen, where you have to have specific, lunch, dinner, whatever. I can put this in at the exact time that I'm eating it, if it happens over a longer period of time, and so I know more about what I'm eating and when, so that's actually pretty cool. In the gratitude journal, I've kept up with it simply because it's just so easy. Now, the cool thing about this is doing the meal log as a calendar thing, which I did not show. You can actually put in the recipe in the description. Yeah, so that way you have the recipe. If you ever want to go back and make it again, you can find it. It's that easy. I love doing this way, but let's go on to making September. So I want to show you what actually happens in setting up these pictures, because I like to use my own pictures versus using a picture that I found on the internet. Now, to do that, I have to set it up. And setting it up, I'm just using the things that I have around my house, and you'll see that the cool part about this is those items you will see later on in the videos in my house. So it keeps me connected with the calendar, because I've seen these things, and it's sort of a nice little, it'll be sort of a nice little thing to give me that home kind of expression. But now, once it's all set, once the picture is taken, and it took some fooling around with, because I found that I didn't like where I was taking the picture from, it was too close. I could have done it with a different lens, but I didn't. I used another lens, and I switched them out. So it took a little while to fool around with. You probably won't have that problem, but I did want to show you the behind the scenes of what that does. Now we're going to jump into the setting this up, and there is nothing to this. All it is importing that picture over into my notes. Alright, once I finally get my picture, it is time to get the picture all set up. So I do this in an Instagram format because I know that it's going to go to Instagram. September. Oh, I can't spell things at times. Alright, so I know that it's going to end up going on Instagram as a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to find my picture, which, there we go. I need to be able to see those a little bit better. Let's go with extra large. I have that. Not bad. This. They're all the same. I think we'll go with that one. Alright, so we've picked out our picture. Yay! Now, instantly, I know that I have to resize that, because the important elements in this are just those that you see right there. I'm going to zoom that out. Alright, so... oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Don't do that. Darn it. Okay. Go down into the corner. Once you get it to the size that you like, go ahead and then, there we go. Now what I'm going to do, because I know how things work in my life lately, I'm going to save this. Alright. I like that a lot. I'm going to go to the guide it and see if we can adjust some of those colors and things. First thing I'm going to do are the levels. I'm going to create a level layer. And like I said, this is not a tutorial on how to do these things. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. Hey, that was simple. So now I need to add in my quote. I'm going to do my quote in two different ways. So first thing I do is I draw my quote box. The color, I'm going to type it in black to begin with so I can see it. Then we're going to type in our quote. You can do it. Oh hey, that's way too small. That's not even close. 200. Way too big. I want to fit it all on one line. There we go. And I think we're going to do this, in a different font, because I'm not digging that font. However, I know what the other part of this, we'll put this down here, and we will reduce that to 72 and put who said it? Coffee. There we go. Alright, now let's get some of the... stop that. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to get this... You can put it in whatever font you want, whatever font you find exciting, you love. Just find something that just flips your boat. Floats your boat. So I am going to, right now I have no real feelings on this. I don't want this too fancy, but I want it bold. I want it so that it makes sense. Yeah, I like that actually. But now it can go much bigger again. Cool. Alright, so now we've got to move coffee. I'm going to center that. Now, because I know that there are some things that we want to do with this, I know for a fact that I'm going to want to have this done with some shadows, with some outline. I'm going to bring the size of that way down. Alright, so let's go with a 1. Oh yeah, that does that. Okay. And then I'm going to probably add a drop shadow. Something very, very small. Maybe if we do this. Why do I keep doing that? Come on, you can do this. You can do it. I want to get this color. Or maybe that color. Maybe that's the color we want. Is that the color we want? No! That is not the color we want. Let's see. It just isn't showing up the way I want it to. However, the thing to remember about this is it's going to be super, super small. I think I'm going to leave that. Then I need to put in the month. This is where I'll screw it up, I will guarantee you. Because what do I have a problem with? I have a problem with spelling the word September. New Times Roman, Times New Roman, bold. Please don't let me. September. Way too big. Let's drop that down to 72. Way too small. 150. Ah ha ha ha. Control Z. Alright, let's try this again. September. 72 is way too small. So then let's go with 100. I should probably put September 2020. And I think I'm going to put this in a whole different color. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put this in this white light color. So that way and then we're going to put the glow, outer glows. No, we don't want outer glows. We want strokes. There we go. I want a light stroke on that. September 2020, and I probably want that bigger. And this one I think, that was bad. This one I think I will just adjust that way. Do I want that? Apply. Do I want that in that color too? Let's see if we want that in that color. Then if that's the case, then we might change. Okay. Do we want that in a 2? Maybe we want this even bigger. Oh, I like that. And then I think we'll do the same thing for the coffee. As we'll do the coffee, but we won't put that in the outline. We'll just put that in white. And I missed the hyphen. Okay. Now we're going to have to do the coffee too. Alright, then I just take this, adjust it. Yeah, I actually sort of like that. Then we will save this. The one thing which I have found is I'm not going to overcomplicate things by saving them like a billion different places, making this so it's something that it does not have to be. Alright, that's it on this part. Now we can jump to getting this all set up for September. Alright, we need to add a note. The note that we need to add is going to be the September picture. And so I will just go down into my September bullet journal pictures. There it is. So that way it will be what I see. That will be the picture that I see every time that I open up for September. You can do it. Coffee. You saw me make this. You saw me set this up. I like to use pictures. Every picture that I use are my own pictures. So that way it is just that. And the coolest part about this, and what I'm so excited about doing a digital bullet journal, is the fact that, okay, I'm now done. My bullet journal is now officially set up for September, simply because my to-do list, which is over here, which is done in notes. You've seen me do that before. If you haven't, click the card which is showing up on screen. It doesn't change. So I can do that. My calendar, everybody's added to their calendar. That doesn't change. That's what makes this so easy and so wonderful, is the fact that I only have to set up the one thing. Or if I have other things coming, I can then add it to that. And I'm not doing the whole, let me redraw everything, let me redo everything, no, I can figure out what works. I know that my meal log, which I haven't, did I put in my smoothie this morning? I did not. I did have a smoothie this morning. Let me put that in. Smoothie at, I had that about 7:30 to about 8 a.m. It will go on my meal log. And save. There we go. I mean, that's how easy this is to do. It takes no time to do this, and I love the fact that in no time I'm all ready. I'm all set up. I just love that. Once the picture's there, as soon as September comes around, I will pin it to the top, and I will unpin the August pin. That's it. That's all there is. This is why I love this system so much, simply because it takes no time. I have everything which I need. I don't have to keep flipping back and all of those things. It's an easy system to keep up with, and I don't have to be artistic, because I've proven that time and time again that I'm not artistic. I really am not. But it has everything, and I mean everything that I need right there. As I go through and I add more things to it, I will let you know. But this way you can keep track of your bullet journal. You can keep track of all the events that you have to do, all the things that you need to do. Now, next month I will probably be adding in things like collections, and I keep doing this, doing these things slowly, instead of thrusting them all upon you to say, hey, go do this, go change and go over to doing it digitally. The other cool part about this is that this is all on my Google Home. So yeah, all of these things show up right where I need it. I can check them out on my Google Calendar from many different places. That's what I love about this. So on my phone, on my Google Home Hub, those things are right there, right where I need them. And so I'm loving it. Have you done a digital calendar? Let me know. Have you done a digital bullet journal? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know. I mean, we'll get more into things as I go along, and I don't want to thrust all of these things upon you and say, hey, you should only be doing a digital bullet journal because I am. Well, no, I had my reasons for it, because like I said, I'm not artistic. For me, this is a whole lot easier, and I always have it with me. So, yeah. Let me know what you thought about that down in the comments. I hope I get to see you again next time you stop by, and you can check out these other videos that I picked out just for you.